Hi Deepali.
Hi.
Looking so beautiful and vibrant on this Friday morning.
Thank you so much. That's the packaging all about. So I thought I should be also looking a little
Vibrant
colorful.
and youthful as well. And you know what I have to say? This is such a unique packaging for hair dye. It is my first time seeing a packaging like this. And you know what? I did a little research about your brand yesterday and I realized that your products mainly feature traditional ingredients. Is that true?
Absolutely true.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes. We are basically reviving the traditional ingredients, in beauty care and hair care products. And it's a very funny story of how I even started this.
Please tell us more.
I was married in Singapore and newly married actually, and my mother-in-law was visiting us.
Okay.
I have been dabbling with traditional ingredients for hair oils, hair masks for a very long time.
No
And
wonder
she-
your hair is so beautiful.
Thank you so much, and I'm growing it.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah. So, she knew that I make my own hair masks with all these, beautiful, fresh ingredients. And she was visiting us and, she carried packets of henna. And she was like, why don't you try something? Maybe you could do something and dye my hair. And I kind of had not used henna before, didn't know much about it. So I kind of mixed the powders, put it on her hair, and her hair was orange. Mind you, she is almost in her early 70s. She's 80% gray, and she was roaming with orange head. So I did a lot of research. That's completely. I have a science background, and I just wanted to get to the the deepest place to understand why this herb is orange and how do I make it brown. So I started reading, researching and experimenting and going on the Google and trying to get, but there's so much of misinformation about the product. Somebody said you need to roast the henna. So I went and I roasted the henna and somebody said add egg, add yogurt, and I kind of made a whole
You've
concoction.
tried everything.
And I told my mother-in-law, can I use? And she's like, oh, no, please.
Orange is good.
But it was all wrong, right? So, I did experiments for almost 3 years, failed at it, and more than hundreds of them. And I had already enrolled myself to learn, formulation. That's when I kind of started using my science and knowledge that I acquired and applied, and I formulated my very first 100% plant-based hair dye. The hottest selling product, which is Amrapali, which is a deep brown shade.
Deep brown.
Absolutely zero chemicals. These are pure plant powders, which are combined together to give you beautiful brown shade. And mind you, as it covers your grays, it's also deep conditioning your hair. It's adding shine to your hair. And along with that, these herbs are so amazing. For example, henna is the most powerful antibacterial herb. So it's also improving your scalp health, right?
Oh.
So it's not just covering your grays, but it's also adding so much of other benefits to your hair. So this is my hottest selling product right now, right? So absolutely love it.
And we have one question coming in from Marie. Are there any other shades available for this hair dye?
Oh yes.
Oh,
so
yes.
we have a shade called, we have Ratrani, which is basically a black shade. We have blackish brown shade. We also have medium brown shade. And guess what? We are launching with Watsons Online. We are launching a blonde shade.
A blonde shade.
Yes, and 0% chemicals, pure chemistry, science between henna, cassia and indigo powders. No chemicals whatsoever. These are lab tested products, and the beauty of these products are that I can do commercial hair dye on this anytime. I can use any salon treatment on this anytime. So you can do keratin, you can do any kind of treatment that you want to. No chemical reaction whatsoever. That's the beauty of this product.
You don't even have to bleach your hair to get blonde hair.
A little. So basically, plant dyes don't bleach your hair. So
Okay.
which means if you want the blonde color, you need to have a lighter hair color.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so
right.
your base hair color is very important. So somebody who's got light blonde or can go to dark blonde shade, can go to brown shade. But somebody who's got black hair color cannot do blonde because it will not bleach your hair.
Oh, right. Okay, so one more question coming in is, so I suppose that all these products, we can use it for bleach hair as well, right?
Yes, absolutely. It
And
can be used.
you mentioned
on bleached
earlier
hair.
that it even helps to treat your hair
Absolutely.
with glow and shine.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and tell us, Deepali, when you first come on board for SG by SG, what is the first thought that came into your mind? Yeah, you were like happy, excited, or can't wait for this to start? What was going through your head?
Of happy dancing, basically. Because I think what COVID did to all of us is completely shake, as it was unexpected, unprecedented. We didn't know how to react or what to do with it, right? So it was absolutely something which we all were shaken up with. And when Watsons for SG by SG came into the picture and they kind of selected us, one was the proud feeling, but more than that, the euphoria. I somehow feel it was like a COVID vaccine to our business, right? Because reaching out to wider audience, scalability is such an important factor, and Watsons was completely providing us with that powerful platform to reach out to people, and for local economy, it is such a huge step, right? We are already scaling, we are already opening up job opportunities, we are hiring people. This totally changes the game for a small entrepreneur or a Kickstarter like us.
Nicely said. And I think a lot of us cannot wait to have more colors available on Watsons platform. Yeah.
Yes. Just one thing which
one more thing, yes.
Just like to highlight here. I hope I'm not taking a lot of time. Because people don't use henna, because they think their hair turns orange with the hair dye.
Okay.
And we have launched, in fact, with Watsons online the very first time, and that product is not available anywhere in the world right now. It's a color, it's a plant-based dye color toner.
Color toner?
Which means I can tone my orange to brown or any dark shade like within 40 to 60 minutes. It's like a hair mask, plant-based, absolutely gorgeous. Like you can put henna, let your hair, because henna is a very conditioning herb.
Yes.
And then use our plant color toner and completely change the color from orange to brown.
That is something to look forward to.
Absolutely,
yeah? And
right?
only available on Watsons.
Absolutely.
This toner that we should be looking out for.
Yes, yes.
40 to 60 minutes, we can create magic.
Totally, totally.
On your hair.
Absolutely, I like a hair mask.
Wow, okay, I'm really excited to maybe get my hair dyed.
Oh, we would love to.
Thank you so much, Deepali, for sharing all the great insights of your brand with us. Now, if you're keen to find out more, you know what to do. Log on to Watsons online and you can shop for all these great local brands, including Deepali's one.